Okay, Terry, as I said to you before, here is the boss's old Navigator. Now, when I say old, I mean it's a 2020 and I think it has around 20,000 kilometers on it, which we will check when I hop into it. A couple things I want to show you really quick. You'll see here as I zoom in, this little scuff is about to go to this little car star building that's behind our dealership, and it's getting fixed. So that wouldn't be there when you came in. The only reason I say that is because I do think that this is a used that's worth looking at. As cash buyers, you kind of get the opportunity to forego the high interest rate of a used. And if that's the case, I think that this is probably a really great option to avoid going that new car price. In any event, let me go over some of the highlights here for you, because this thing is ridiculous. So, first off, as you see, mirrors go in when you park it. That's real nice. Down here, you've got something on the bottom, which is basically your side running boards. So if I go around the side of it, I'll show you when I get in that those open and close for us. Just want to give you a real quick kind of walk around to this bad boy. You know, just as a frame of reference, I'm 6'2", and you can see bigger than me. So I'm gonna come around here. One of the cool things about the Ford, of course, is this panel right here. Of course, you get these guys, right? So opens it up. See, those just went down. So you get to avoid that kind of weird high step. Okay. I'm gonna open up all these doors because this thing is just too nice not to look at the whole thing on. Okay, so starting here at the back. Now this video may get a little bit long. I don't want to give everything away, obviously, but I do want to show as much as I can to give you a bit of an idea. So here's the seats down. In terms of cargo space, you might not even need the seat down to get a lot of your assistive devices in here that you might use, but here we go. So back row's got a USB. It's also got some seat controls there you can see on the side. They're right here. So what you're seeing, let me just explain it so it makes sense. Second row on the left side, third row on the left side, third row right, second row right, down, up, down. So if we turn it, and I'm just gonna do this one right here. So this would be left side, third row. I'm gonna click it to make it the active. Now what you didn't notice is it drops those actual headrests, okay? So here I'm gonna try to bring it back up. Bear with me too, I may do a couple of the controls wrong as I don't really know this product super well yet. Isn't that handy? But here's the cool thing, if you wanted to, those as well. Now those I believe are just a manual put back up. So here we are, that's the third row. Some storage down here. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's the back end. Close her up. So now we come around to the side. Look how cool this is with the wood grain. These really cool speaker setups that they do. They just don't spare an expense with these. So with that back up, you'll see you've got rear access here as well. Now here's some climate and so on for back here. I don't know what a lot of this stuff does, so again, we're just gonna leave it. Look at this center console for the captain's chairs in the middle. This thing is beautiful. Again, little tray here. This hasn't been cleaned. She just took everything out of this and put it in hers. Coming around to the front now. So, you have 1, 2, 3 memory seat options. But look at all this. This is all related to the seat. So as I play with these buttons here, I'm gonna visually show you the seat to give you an idea of all the stuff that this thing does. Starting with, let's move them in. Let's move them back. Move down a little bit. This thing has more controls for the seat than anything I've ever seen before. That's going, see the seat height lifting and lowering. Okay. And it goes on and on. There's a lot of controls. They massage as well. That's this button. So the chair will actually massage you while you're driving. We come in here, just some basic controls. This is actually to lift and lower your pedals to make it a little bit more accessible for some smaller height people. Let me just start this thing because you gotta see it. Another really cool thing about this, 6-cylinder, good fuel economy. So we got a fully digital dash, complementing nicely. Hopefully we can get this in the shot. Okay, do you see what I'm seeing right here? That is your heads-up display. You see there, it says like 0 kilometers an hour in the middle. It's kind of changing colors just because of the foam filter. So heads-up display, which is about the coolest thing in the world. Here's your main infotainment. So we go to audio, things like that. Really cool system. Down here there's lots. In here, you holster your phone kind of on an angle. That's a wireless charging pad. Cup holders. Glove box. A little bit of everything in here. Drive modes, auto start, all that kind of stuff. And then of course it does have ride comfort selectors. That's all stuff that I would need a little bit of coaching on how to truly get it going for you. And then of course, full moonroof. Beautiful, beautiful Lincoln Navigator. You really got to come look at this, Terry. I think you'll love it.